A sudden crack of thunder barreled through the sky, making them both jump. Midnight looked up and saw that the clouding skies and sunshine had turned ominously dark. He felt the first spatter of rain on his cheeks and remembered Polly. He jerked himself around to face the tree behind which she had disappeared to relieve herself. She wasn't making her way back yet. Surely she should be done by now. "Polly," he shouted over the stiff breeze that was now tugging at his coat-tails. "Hurry, child, you're going to get soaked through." Again, he thought. The girl had left her coat in the carriage, and he couldn't warm her in the presence of Bobby Mac and Agnes. "Polly." His shout was a little more insistent this time. Damn it, where was she? "Is everything all right, sir?" Agnes poked her head out of the sash window, eyes bleary, her nose red and swollen. "Everything's fine," he snapped, not meaning to sound so abrupt, but for that twist of fear in his gut that every parent feels when their child is suddenly out of sight and unresponsive. "I'll go and fetch her. Stay out of the rain, Miss Carmichael." Agnes dutifully shut the window and sank gratefully back into her blanket, while Midnight tramped impatiently through the long grass towards the large Scots pine. When he reached the tree and found there was no sign of his daughter, the twist of fear became a full-blown stab of panic. Lightning flashed overhead as thunder rolled across the blackening sky once again, and the rain fell in heavy drops. Midnight stood a few feet from the pine, looking frantically around for any sign of Polly. How far could a 9-year-old get in the space of 2 minutes? He spotted a dip in the field about 20 metres away and could see the leafy tops of a small copse of trees peeking out above it. There must be a valley down there. Thinking that Polly must have wandered off, he cursed under his breath and picked up a narrow deer trail through the purple heather that led in that direction. By the time he'd breached the ridge and peered down into a small valley where a bubbling burn weaved its way through the copse, his boots and the bottom of his trousers were soggy and caked with mud. Cupping his hands around his mouth, he shouted, "Polly, where are you?" Nothing. "Polly Gunn, you answer me this instant." A flash of white caught his eye. There, through the trees and across the burn. He'd just set off at a determined pace, speculating on which form of punishment would best befit the incorrigible little rapscallion, when his senses detected another presence ahead. It stopped him dead in his tracks. It wasn't human.